I don't want to change people's minds on anything that they think. Change my personality. I changed everything. And
Oh my god.
Chamundeshwari Lakshmi Narasimhan Sundaresan Iyer. I'm not happy and this is not me because Haryanvi is a hard accent. So stereotype log gali denge.
Hi, this is Sana Farzeen and welcome to India Today, and I have with me the pretty Adah Sharma who's going to get into the garb of too many characters in her new show Reeta Sanyal.
Yes.
Firstly, I'll ask you, Adah, we had heard that the show was named Rap Chick Reeta. So what happened to that?
I think while making it, they had a lot of ideas on what to name it, and then the lawyer team got involved, the legal team, and they thought we should just maybe not use words like that for a lawyer. So I don't know the actual legalities behind it. But there were a few titles and then they thought they just go with the name.
But how Rap Chick is Reeta?
Oh, she's very Rap Chick. That was what she was originally. But yeah, she's all these different people and she can legally be all these people on screen now. So this was a lot of fun.
Amazing. And there's just too many characters. Tell me what was like most fun for you to play?
Oh, every day I used to come with one, and then I used to come as the Machi Wali, and then I used to be like, this Marathi one is my favorite. Then we used to go as the food inspector, and then I used to say that's my favorite. Then the prostitute was my favorite because it was really different from what I am, and that whole body language. The security guard, the hot waitress, all of them. So I totally enjoyed being all these people.
But did you feel like you're so lucky because a lot of people get to just play one character in one project and you're getting to do so many? Like, how was that entire feeling?
A friend of mine who's an actress, she was telling me, she said after Kerala Story, I thought you'd get typecast and do just that one kind of like serious movies. And she said then after that you got Sunflower and then Bastar and now you've got this. She was like, how I said, I know, I'm very lucky. So I'm very grateful that this is happening and I'm getting all these lovely.
But did you get enough time to prepare for these parts or you were just coming on set and becoming...
I'm an obsessive person. I don't sleep at night and all, and I do the accent. I listen to voice notes over and over again. I keep saying it. I walk around the house while washing my hair. In the shower, I'm in the Haryanvi accent, and like he had sent me voice notes and I was like, "Ghadi dhoop ho rakhi hai, andar baith lo thoda." And I kept saying that because Haryanvi is a hard accent. The waitress was like really sweet and very polite and soft. So I copied a few actors also. Inspired some accents from there. And I'm very obsessive. Whether I get time or not, I make time and make sure that I put in everything I can.
So which actresses are you like?
Oh, you have to watch and tell me if you get who. For the waitress, the prostitute, and those two I've used. Two popular actors.
That we'll have to wait and watch now.
I think one is episode 19, 18 or something and one is 11. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And Adah, as you rightly mentioned what your friend said, of course, even for an actor, it does get, because you start doing drama and people look at you in a certain way. But you have a great comedy timing. I think on social media, people have seen that goofy nature of yours.
So maybe that's why then, I don't know, maybe whatever it is, I'm very thankful. I enjoy doing comedy. I think it's fun, and especially in a project like this, jahan pe it's, I mean, you are in a serious crime thriller, but the world is pulp fiction. It's masala. There are villains who are larger than life. There's a villain who can fly. There's a villain who is Acid Anna. He fights with his acid tank. There is a villain called Magnet Meena who has a magnetic... so it's bizarre. It's very far from reality. It is fiction, and it's like watching those superhero movies or reading those comic books.
But I wanted to ask you, like, does that fear ever grapple you that maybe I'll get typecasted when you take something, a project like maybe a Kerala Story? Does that thought ever come to your mind? What if I get stereotyped, if I get typecasted?
Now I think it would be difficult. Even if I say stereotype karo mujhe, I don't think people want to. And I think now, agar main bolu stereotype, log gali denge. Who watch this, they'll be like, she's this ungrateful wretch. Look at her, sab mil raha hai isko, and crib kar rahi hai. So, but if you're asking me then, if I thought, no, I don't fear these things. As an actor, I feel the more fears and the more these mind inhibitions that you have stop performances. Then every day I'd go to set and not be able to cry or scream or act or give it my all if I have any sort of inhibition. No. And I'm very happy also being stereotyped, if you say from Kerala, being stereotyped as a girl who gave that big movie that's, it's the highest female grossing film. Wow, I'll stereotype, sure. No problem. If you're stereotyping me in horror as 1920, I'm very happy, I'm proud of the film. If you stereotype me this as a girl who's playing multiple characters and doing comedy and action, I'm very happy. Please stereotype. So
But anyway, Adah, when you did maybe Kerala Story and then of course Bastar also happened, people start judging your politics too when you get associated with those projects. Did that happen with you?
Yeah, people did. The thing is, I didn't think it's a political film. For me, it's a film, I mean, see, being religious is one thing, forcing someone else into converting to become a suicide bomber isn't. So I thought it's a clear demarcation of one side or the other. The thing is, a lot of political parties jumped for and against the film. The film was not political. The film was about a human story about girls, and people who watched it know that. But when those parties started standing for and against, and when you have someone who stands against, then you have someone who's for. And if you're doing a film and someone is for your film, you're very happy that thank you for standing with my film and saying that it's not banned in this particular place. Thank you very much for allowing people of this area to watch it. Well, you don't really, you're not very fond of people who are saying ki ban karo iski film, Gandhi film hai. You're not for them.
Absolutely.
So I think it's just the obvious stance that when you make a movie, whoever's for your movie, you are like, thank you for supporting my movie and taking it ahead. I think it's just that.
But did you see a negative impact in after that?
No. After the film released, I think everyone calmed down because they knew what it's about. Before the film release, there was only a negative thing and everyone, fighting sides and all. Once it released, I think people figured it's, I mean, we're talking about human lives here. You're talking about the lives of girls. Who's not for it? I think then the whole industry and everybody else stands for who says that girls should just become terrorists and be taken away, behla fusla ke, brainwash karke. Nobody supports that. So I would like to believe that everyone supports the film.
But Adah, do you feel an artist can be political because there would be times when you're getting to play something that's just completely opposite of your beliefs? Tell me, can an artist risk enough to be political?
I think so. Like if you ask me now in Kerala Story, if I was not Shalini Unnikrishnan and if I was my husband who was the terrorist role, and I was a boy, I would have played the terrorist role. I don't believe you should be a terrorist in real life. I don't believe you should rape women. But as a person on screen, I would have done that scene. And the actor who played that with me in real life, he's a very good guy. Vijay Krishna is a lovely person. But someone has to be the villain for another person, to be the other side. I did Sunflower, which is far from reality. It's a fictional thing. But I played a bar dancer who's corrupt, money laundering, and okay with people committing murders. I would not be okay with any of that in real life. So on screen, I do dubious activities, and as an actor, I would be doing that. So you have to
maybe keep your politics aside when it comes to
I think generally your mindset. However, I try as much as I can to not glorify a negative act. Like in Sunflower, I'm clearly the vamp. I'm not a good person, and not good things happen to me. So I did, as a good person who's someone aspirational that people would look up to, I would try to not be doing dubious things and then maybe winning after I do those bad activities. Like, oh wow, after murdering somebody, then, jeet uski ho gayi. I would try to not pick a role like that.
Okay. Going back in time, Adah, tell me, how was it, how was Adah while growing up? Tell us more about that. We've never heard that story.
I think pretty much exactly like I am now. I am a very private, introverted person, and I still am like that. Years back, people were like, how will you become an actor? And I think I'm that example for everybody else who's introverted. And I think you can stay in your own lane and do your own things, and you will get opportunities, hopefully in this lifetime. Just keep working on yourself and your skills. And I've always been someone like that. I've just worked on myself and... Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I don't think anything has changed. I'm trying to think of anything. Do I still play in the mud? Yes. Do I still... I do everything that I did when I was growing up. Yeah, there's nothing.
But I think people evolve and change, I think every decade. So were you similar when you were in your 20s, early 20s?
Oh, for interviews, extremely different. If you watched, I'm another person only because I was told that I had to, say these answers or sit in a certain way and talk.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful experience, and that was I was told to say all of that. So maybe that, I looked different because my eyebrows were shaped and thin. I was told to not do any joke or to be funny, and I used to try to behave myself and do the joke in my head, laugh at it. But outside to you, I would be like, it was a lovely experience, and he was a one. So that maybe has changed. But in my, otherwise, I hope I've evolved and become a better person.
Absolutely.
I would hope so. Other than that, I don't know.
Okay.
It's for other people to really know the change.
But tell me, because you rightly mentioned that you were an introvert person, I mean, just grappling with all of the PR and management while you were becoming an actor, I mean, your focus wants to be on your craft, on your work, and then there are people who just telling you what to do and what not to do. Tell me, how was that like as a challenge?
I listened to everything they said, and I worked on my craft also. I didn't stop doing that. But I changed my name, I changed my identity, I changed my personality, I changed everything. And then I realized that, I mean, I'm not happy and this is not me.
Yeah.
I think that you evolve and grow. As you grow older also, you realize that, you can still be yourself and still get good stuff and, be yourself in real life. So.
What was the original name?
Chamundeshwari Iyer.
Oh my God.
Chamundeshwari Lakshmi Narasimhan Sundaresan Iyer.
Wow.
And so if that was now and you told me to change my name, I would say no. That's my name.
Yeah.
And at that time I thought, I should. And then they said, you won't get movies with that name. Now I would be like, why? But in the movie, that's not my name. So what's the problem? And even if it is, I love my name. Why would I not have that as that's my name? But that time I was like, okay, then I'll get movies if I change it. Okay, to what? And then people gave me like a choice. And then I thought, okay, Adah. Yeah.
Yeah. And tell me, like, right now, how important is the PR game for an actor? Like, just to maybe push, promote, like, what do you have to say about it?
I'm someone who just believes in being honest, and I'm not. I mean, we all can see what PR has become. I mean, you write an article saying a flop movie is a hit, and you pay money and you put it, and it's put.
Absolutely.
And that is and it's truth, because then you paid and you put it in a legit place, and then you lie about somebody who's not a good actor, and you say that person is brilliant and write lovely things, and you pay for it and put it in a noted place, or you have a well-renowned person saying it, and it's paid, and then you have stars put for movies that are not, I don't know, maybe they are deserving, I don't think so. But in all of that, there are people who stick to their, like we only see the bad side of it, and everybody knows now who's paying who what, everybody knows who's lying about who what, people are paying money to write bad about another person, and everyone knows. So that's the best thing, everyone knows, everyone, I mean the audience watching, you know ki no, that's a good thing. And in this whole thing, there are very like imandar people who have usul. There are people I have met who will not sell themselves out, who stick to the right path, who won't, even if you throw how much of a money at them, they won't lie, and they stick to their, there are certain critics like that, there are certain, so there's a good side also to it, that some people don't get sold out, and some people speak the truth, and they might be few and far, but there are people, who stand on the right side and call the lies out. There are.
Yeah, but to be an actor in this time, like in this scenario, does that get difficult, because you know that maybe your work is not getting as much recognition as it should?
See, again, if I say my work didn't get recognition after Kerala Story, Bastar and Sunflower, people are going to abuse me. So no, I am very grateful with the recognition, and as an actor, I do my job. I act. And I put everything I can into that.
Right.
If it's good, it'll get like the actual recognition. I mean, is people watching it, or people who you know when you meet people at airports or at events and all, and people tell you stuff about it. That will happen.
Yeah.
About how many articles will come writing that I'm great, I don't know, and I'm not okay with that. I'll be very guilty to do that. So I have not done that. I promise you, and I don't think I'll do that also. And my team also knows that. I'll tell them, that don't do. It's not cool, and I have people around me, like my team has people who are good humans. They will not even want to do that. They will not want to cheat and lie.
Right.
They will call me out if they think that something I did isn't nice. And I surround myself with people in my team who are very honest and good humans.
Yeah. And I remember you spoke recently about how actors who haven't even maybe made their debut are put in the A-list category by designers.
That is true, but...
Yeah. Tell me, does that get a little disheartening at times? Like, you've been doing such great work, but maybe you're not getting the kind of recognition that a star kid is getting.
It's amusing, no? It's not there for, I mean, they're born to somebody. You can't be like bitter about it and say, why you have that one as your father and mother. No, I mean, if that's what people think, that's what people think. They're, again, this is the wrong time to this thing it, because now people are giving me very nice clothes and bhade pe, and I wear and give it back. But No, but that is true. There are, in our show also, Reeta Sanyal, if you see the actors, there are actors who are sometimes there for just one scene and just a few. They are so talented,
Right.
good looking, talented, professional, prepared, knowledgeable, such good performers, so hard working. And I hope that someday they get their own Reeta Sanyal, each one of them. I don't know if that is possible for everyone to get in this lifetime.
Absolutely.
But that is, I don't know, it is heartbreaking, but I don't even know what can you do.
Yeah.
Like nepotism rocks, as all the greats have said, and it does. But it is like a huge rock wall where you find one crack and you maybe go through it. But you can't just be like, I don't know, you call out and what can you, it's not anyone's fault, what do you do? That's how it is.
Yeah.
So instead of cribbing and being bitter about it and saying nepotism, you do your thing and maybe you'll get an opportunity to shine, if not this lifetime, maybe in another. It took me 104 years from 1920 to 2024. You may get it a little sooner maybe.
But anyway, also I wanted to ask you, be it your debut with 1920, doing a TV show, Pukar, or maybe a supporting role in Hasi To Fasi, like where do you find that courage to attempt these experiments, even this show for that matter, because you're doing so well theatrically, now coming back on digital and that too, like a TV show, it's a long format show. Tell me, where do you find that courage from?
It's not, I think as an actor, this I couldn't say no to. How do you not do this? You have to say yes. Now I'm getting better choices. Before, like from the 5 choices I got, I had to pick what was moderately okay or not do anything. When you sit at home or you pick that one thing that you think might be okay. And I'm very proud of all the stuff I've done, all the people I've worked with. You learn so much from so many people you meet and stuff. And you just, I don't know, I just wing it. There's no plan. There's no...
And when you look back at your career, like what do you have to say? How has that shaped up?
It's been a roller coaster, but I think that as an actor, we keep saying, no, you need a range of emotions, and sometimes people watch and they say, how did you get that, on Kerala Street, that looks so real and all. Sometimes a lot of things are real because I dig into my own emotional experiences that I've experienced, and I think being in the industry has taught me so much. This roller coaster, I have a huge range of my personal emotions that I can look into, and I would be grateful for all the highs and lows. The highs have been high, the lows have been really low, but it's good, I think teaches you so much.
Absolutely. And lastly, tell me, Adah, of course we spoke about paid news and other stuff. When you bought Sushant's house, a lot of people felt that you did that just to maybe be in the headlines. How do you react to all of those kind of news reports?
I think, as an actor, as a general person, if you start reacting to everything everyone says, first it's going to waste a lot of time. I have a lot of things to do, like play a lot of characters. But I have a lot of things I want to do. So whoever thinks whatever, they are free to. It's a free country. You should think. If that's what you think, you must think and continue to think how you want to. I'm not here to tell someone, no, I'm a very good person. I don't do the... If you think I've done, then so be it. I know my stance and I know like why or whatever. But if somebody thinks that then I don't want to change people's minds on anything that they think.
But settled in the new house now?
Yeah, totally. I really love the place.
Amazing, amazing. Great. Thank you so much, Adah, and looking forward to watch the show.
Yes, waiting for you to watch it, and tell me which one you like.